Hello again, today I'm going to show you how to sew a skirt with pleats. Let's go! Okay, first I need an avatar, double click on the avatar, and then I show you the auto sewing tool. For this I select my pattern pieces and arrange it to the avatar. And then I go to the auto sewing tool in the 3D window. You can select your garment type, here skirt, and confirm with OK. And then you can see it's perfect. And then you can start the simulation. The auto sewing tool works not for every garment type, but sometimes it's time saving, so you can try if it works. So then we can start with our pleats. I create a rectangle. You can change it with the transform pattern tool and select the width or height. And then I want to split my line. I select my lines and go to split, uniform split, and then I can enter how many splits I want. Then I can do the same with the hem, and I confirm with OK. Then I go to the pleats tool, and you have to choose on which side here you want to lay down the fold. You can select a pleats type. Here I take the box pleat, and then you can change the depth of the pleat. I create a pleat with 30 depth. Then I confirm with OK. I do the same on the other split points. And confirm with OK again. And now it's not so easy to sew it together, so I go to the 3D window and select the fold and pattern, right click and strengthen. Then I can see my my folds better. I start the simulation for a short time, and then you can see how it would fold. And now we have to sew the pleats. So I take the segment sewing tool, and I can always have a look on the 3D. So when I'm done, I move the pattern to my skirt I don't do this with the arrangement points because then my folds don't look so nicely again, maybe. And then I start sewing the fold part to the skirt. I do this with the end-to-end sewing and just sew between the red lines, because the other lines I sewed together. And then I press enter. And then I can start at the skirt. Front part and then the back part. And until the blue point. And then I press enter again. And then you can start the simulation. Or first you can change the particle distance from 20 to 5. You can also freeze the waistband, then nothing slips on the skirt. If everything lies well, right click and unstrengthen. Then you can see here a little wave. This is because we have to make all the sewing lines to the sewing line type turned. Then start the simulation again, and then this wave is gone and it lies better on there. Then we can make a waistband, and for this I just choose it from the fabric library. So I go to fabric and waistband. Here you can make knitted or woven, depends on what you want. Double click and then you have it in the object browser, and just select and go to the little arrow. I can just select my pattern piece and right click, layer clone under, or choose this shortcut. And then I directly sew a second piece over my waistband. And if I want to change the length, maybe I first have to remove the symmetry, right click, and then remove linked editing, and then I can change the length of the pattern piece, and then you can sew all sides on a waistband. and then I create parallel lines and sew them together. I do the same with the inside waistband. I make the particle distance from the waistband to 3 or 5 so that the folds lay nicely. So we can change the color of the skirt now. To do this, I go to the fabric and color and select a new one. If you see the rubber here, so then just right click on the rubber and hide. Here you can click on the editor and on colorway, and then on the plus, then you can create a second colorway. Just select the fabrics and color, and then you can change it. And then you can save your garment at File, Save it as Garment, and that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to write it in the comments.